Hello everyone, it's Michelle of Gingy Makes Quilts. I have a really exciting package and I was gonna do a little bit of an unboxing for you. I participated in the Brown Bag Mystery Quilt Along last year, where it's lots of different independent quilt shops and they all get to put together their own fabric bundles to sell. It's a mystery what all the fabrics are, and it's also a mystery what the pattern is gonna be. You join a Facebook group after you buy your bundle, and then the patterns come out, I think starting sometime in March, a little bit at a time. And so it's a mystery until you can see the whole pattern at the end. I really liked participating last year, so I ordered a kit from this quilt shop called Poppy Quilt and Sew from Texas. And I'm going to show you what is inside once I open this up. All right, so I got the bag cut open. We're going to see what is inside. Oh boy. Okay, so when you buy a brown bag mystery kit, you get a hint at kind of the vibe of the quilt because you get one like feature fabric on the outside. All the other fabrics are in this brown bag inside. So I'm gonna have to untie this and show you, but this is the kit I bought off their website. They had a lot of different options for feature fabrics, a lot of like current collections. So if you're interested in participating, you can go see which of them they're still selling. I'll talk about this in a second. All right, so I got this cut open. So this feature fabric that I picked is from a collection called Color Pop Playground by Kristen Perot for Andover Fabrics. And I don't know, I'm such a sucker for teal and pink and floral prints. And I really like when a fabric has what looks to be pieced quilt blocks on it. So this like hits all the right notes in my opinion. And let's see what other fabrics are going to be in the pattern. Oh my gosh, look at this bright yellow. I don't use yellow very much in my quilts, so very excited about that. Okay, and then we've got some nice like calmer blenders here. This is a white on white, tiny floral like scattered print. Oh, I love this little plaid, pink, yellow, like teal, aqua. These are just polka dots. I'm having trouble with it focusing, but those are tiny polka dots on a like X grid. And then there's this really nice kind of raspberry color blender. I think this is from Thatched collection. I should really know that probably. Does it have a selvage? Thatched. Oh my gosh. Someone please give me credit for that. Okay, so it's not even all fabrics from the same collection necessarily, but it's like fabrics that the quilt shop decided they think would look really good in this pattern. And oh my gosh, look at this color palette. I'm so excited. Okay, so then I bought a couple of optional add-ons to the main kit, because you can just buy the main kit, and I think the quilt is gonna finish at like 60 by 60 inch square or something close to that. So I usually like my quilts to be a little bigger. I like to make a large throw size generally, so they have an optional border kit you can buy. I think it's actually border and binding. So this is what these extra fabrics are. So this is what they give you as extra yardage in case you want to add 1 or 2 borders and optionally use one for the binding. So these are really cute as well. Got a checkerboard, but with little pops of sawtooth stars all over it. And then this like bright yellow, like X marks the spot. We've got like bigger X's and then smaller X's here. So I am losing my mind over how cute this quilt is gonna be. Okay, and then the last thing that I bought for this brown bag mystery in particular is some foundation papers, because even though they haven't released the pattern, they did say that for the pattern, it would be helpful if you either use these foundation papers or some specialty rulers to help cut templates of these like sizes. So I decided to go with foundation papers because I like sewing with foundation papers. I like how it helps you get really exact points. And generally I try not to buy too many specialty rulers that I'm only going to use for one quilt. So it looks like what is included are actually 3 different foundation papers for 3 different types of blocks here. So we've got, I think this is called an economy block, or no, square and a square. So this is a classic square and a square block. Very excited to have this because I don't like making square and square blocks without foundation paper. I always find that you can't get it very exact, or at least I'm not very good at making them exact. This is triangle in a square, which is interesting. So you can kind of see what that's going to turn out into being. And then this one also, which is a corner kite block. So I have no idea what the whole pattern is going to look like, but I will theoretically be using these 6 fabrics in the main part of the quilt pattern with these blocks. And then I'll decide how much and how many borders I want to add to frame the whole thing at the end. And that is what I have to share with you today. So yeah, this is from Poppy Quilt and Sew. And if you want to participate, there is still time. They shipped this pretty quickly. I bought this, I think, on Thursday last week, and it arrived in less than a week. So it is not too late to go get a quilt kit with a feature fabric that you love. Okay, one last thing that I didn't notice initially is they included a custom quilt tag that you can put under your binding for this quilt if you want. I might go ahead and use this label when I am in the finishing parts of the quilt.